Let's acknowledge the obvious. Writing, debugging, and trying to ship serious software on a tiny touchscreen is a terrible idea. Mobile AI tools are built for a different kind of shift. They move the developer away from doing everything at the keyboard and into more of a supervisor role. Your smartphone is becoming an AI agent command center. Instead of typing every line of code yourself, your job is to start tasks, watch the progress of autonomous agents, and guide their actions from wherever you happen to be. This shift means the future of coding feels less like manual labor and a lot more like managing a fast moving remote digital team. This setup works because the heavy lifting, the actual running of the code, never really leaves your main computer. Your local files, company permissions, and sensitive database credentials stay locked inside your desktop environment. You can supervise the work remotely because your phone receives a live stream of what the agent is doing. It loads the current state of the project without downloading the full code base. That gives you direct visual proof of the agent's work. You can see terminal outputs, UI snapshots, and code changes that show exactly which lines were added or removed. That real-time proof is what makes remote AI supervision practical and, more importantly, safe. Look at the traditional coding loop. You type, you test, you read the errors, and you fix the bugs. The human is the engine driving every step. In an agentic loop, the AI investigates the problem, runs the tests, and suggests a fix. You stay focused on approving, reviewing, and steering the work. In practice, this means you can ask the AI to start a complex refactor while sitting at your desk and then simply walk away. 30 minutes later, while you're at a coffee shop, the agent hits a roadblock. Instead of the project freezing until you get back to your laptop, you pull out your phone, review the options, and choose a path forward. There is one current limit to this freedom. The laptop or Mac Mini sitting back at your desk still has to stay awake, online, and running the agent software to keep that connection alive. But once that friction is solved, I'll look at it tomorrow turns into a continuous, uninterrupted workflow. Software engineering is the first real testing ground for this workflow because it has clear checkpoints. Code either runs, tests either pass, and bugs can usually be tracked down. The same pattern could soon spread into data cleanup, research, design, and other types of knowledge work. But taking human hands off the keyboard creates a new problem. The bottleneck shifts from how fast you can produce work to how fast you can safely review it. If managing an AI starts to feel like clearing social media notifications, the temptation is to just tap approve. Doing that blindly could introduce a major security flaw or let a wrong assumption break your product at scale. Safe mobile management means you have to actually review the evidence. You need to look at the agent's reasoning, check the file changes, and understand what it is doing before giving the green light. What we are watching is the physical separation of the knowledge worker's toolkit. Your brain, your digital hands, and your work environment are no longer tied to the same desk. Software engineering is evolving from a keyboard-first discipline into more of an executive management role, and that role can now operate from almost anywhere.